Why was it important to have this conversation today?
Oh, good question. Because I don't want people like me thinking that their reality is not everyone else's. That's not fair. The one thing that I don't like seeing, especially given what we're seeing on, YouTube channels and all this, is the only way that you get to be on a podcast is if you've actually pivoted and been successful. That's not right. That's not fair. There's so many people who got caught up in this, who are different education levels, different experience levels, different ages. Some people were, planning to retire in 10 or 15 years. Some people were just starting out. There are way too many of us with too many different things going on to only say that that you're worthy of being on a podcast is if you were able to bounce back right away when that's just not true, or the unemployment rate would not be the rate that it is, especially for Black people. And so somebody needs to say, mm-mm, no, it, the thing that happened to us is still impacting us in all kinds of ways, right? People are losing their homes. Foreclosures have been on the uptick. Evictions have been on the uptick. People are using their credit cards right now, maxing out their credit cards to pay their bills, not to go on travel, not to buy presents, but to make sure their electric stays on. And we had a really terrible winter, which did not help when people were running out of money or their savings or unemployment or whatever they were doing, if they could even get unemployment. When they were running out of, asking grandma, for $50 so they can put gas in the car, take their kids to school, whatever. That's just, I wanted to do this because this is my reality. And I will tell you, there was a part of me that did not, which is all the more reason why I did. And there was a part of me that was like, if anybody that I've ever worked with or went to school with or who are on my Facebook page right now hears this, you know, I will feel like embarrassed because I'm always the one who's saying, no, 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 go out there, jump out on faith, do the thing, you know, whatever. Um, I That's why I did it, because I was scared. I did it because I was scared. I did it because I was scared. And I'm sorry. I'm 54 years old. Ain't nobody gonna make me, scared enough to not say what's my reality. And if I can do it, if I can say that, if I can help somebody saying I was pretty freaking successful until the moment that this happened, but that didn't take away my background. It didn't take away my empathy for people. It didn't take away my talents. It didn't take away my awards. It didn't take away anything. All it did was made me not work for the government anymore. But that doesn't mean that better things aren't coming. And so please keep that hope up. I've been in a place, back in 2008 where things were far worse, and I never reached out for help, and therefore it was financially draining. It took me 10 years to get back to where I was, then. And so this time I'm in a much better place, but that's because I also said, you know what, I'm gonna finish school. I'm gonna take these free classes. I'm gonna learn these things that, I didn't have to learn for previous positions, but always keep learning, always keep growing, always keep trying. And don't let people think that you have to keep your story quiet so that, um, I don't know, so that people can't see how much you're hurting or see the impact that this has had on so many people. That's not fair. It's not right. So that's why I did it. Yeah, I think we lost Tara. Now she's back. Coach Tara. So yeah, I hope you heard that. Yeah, I did it because it was just the right thing to do.
I did. Thank you. Not sure why I'm in the dark all of a sudden, but
That's okay. Like I said, see, we're not gonna let these little things keep us, from doing what we need to do. And there was a reason you told me to hit record again. So there you are. Did that answer your question?
it did. Thank you. And it reminded me of a previous episode that we did on fear. And responses to fear, what fear looks like, how it makes us feel. And I appreciate you for saying you did this because you were scared. So you had to.
I sure did. And I didn't even think about that episode. Yeah.
Reimagining everything.
Yeah.
Here it is.
That's awesome. And I'll make sure this gets put in there. Thank you.